Thank you, judges. Thank you, recycling advocates. I am Joe Heffley. I am the city manager of the city of Rogers City. And I'm here today, let's see, there I am. I'm here today to talk about how we can fund an improved recycling program in Presque County with the support of our electorate. A couple more little mills doubles our revenue, and we are off to the races to do something so much more than we're doing right now. My team is the two cities that exist in Presque County, Rogers City and Onaway, as well as the Presque Conservation District, the Board of Commissioners for the county, the NEMCOG, Eagle, NextCycle, Michigan, and we have a ton of passionate volunteers. The county's located in the northeast corner of the Lower Peninsula of Michigan, and you can see there some of the little communities in addition to the two cities that exist in our county. We are what a lot of people refer to as God's country. So we have 72 miles of Lake Huron shoreline, a ton of inland lakes, streams, miles of state forest. We have the largest waterfall in the Lower Peninsula, tons of wetlands, and interestingly, some of the most sensitive karst formations, and a lot of them of any county in Michigan. Very important to protect that. So the voters of Presque County have funded a recycling program since 2014. It's funded at 2 mills and it's generating $178,000 this year. And what I'm looking for is actually a couple more mills which would double the revenue and allow us to do more than we're doing. So at present, the recycling program is 33 bins scattered across the county at 9 sites. Folks can drop off cardboard and mixed containers, and that's open to residential and commercial customers, all of whom pay the millage. The county has 2 contracts, one with GFL, which owns and hauls the bins, and the second with the sorting outfit in Emmett County, where the recyclings go. Nothing else for the Presque County recycling program other than that. So Rogers City's tried to pick up some of the slack with some of our partners. We own a nice transfer station. The building's open 8 hours a week for trash drop-off. The rest of the property is accessible throughout the daylight hours, 7 days a week. We have about a third of the recycling bins there. We have a large metal recycling bin at the transfer station. We also allow people to drop off leaves and grass clippings, which then kind of become compost, and some people pick them up for gardening. And we allow people to haul and drop off brush and Christmas trees and things of that nature, which we have a tub grinder to chip them up, and some people will take them as mulch for landscaping. It says 3 years. The city's actually just had its 4th electronics waste collection just last week. A week ago today, I volunteered at that, and we've hauled away a semi-load of e-waste in each one of those 4 events. The Conservation District every year for quite a while has hosted a scrap tire drop-off, and they also every year get a semi out of there. In the last 20 years, we've had 1 household hazardous waste. That was the city partnering with 1 neighboring township. And I can tell you there was a line 3 football fields long an hour before that started with people looking to get rid of some of the items that are in that picture. So the problems we have is the bins are hauled twice a week during the summer, once a week other than that, but they still fill up. People get frustrated and then stop recycling. Oops. There also is no household hazardous waste through the county program. It's a high-priced thing in huge demand, and the other things that are offered kind of scattershot based on the city's ability to get small grants. So again, our ask is just to improve what we're doing to protect what's so important to us, which is our environment. And there's a list of things up there. I won't get into them, but each one of those things would greatly assist the recycling program, and there are things that we could do with a tiny little increase to the millage. And the time to act is now. We have contracts that are coming up. The millage is up for renewal in less than 2 years. So this is the absolute perfect time to work with NextCycle, develop a great plan, and fund that plan. My one final thought I have before I'll leave you, I found this interesting. This is from a DNR report on pollution of natural resources, and it says that sinkholes, which we have quite a few of, are especially vulnerable because of the proximity to the groundwater. And they talk about one particular cleanout, which thankfully wasn't in Presque County, but it netted 8 automobiles, 3 snowmobiles, 250-gallon fuel oil tank, and several tons of other metal and materials, along with a large amount of household trash, which is just stunning to me. Those pictures are all actual sinkholes in Presque County, and I can't imagine that filling up with anything. And if we work together, if we can get this additional revenue, if we can improve the recycling program, that will not happen. But to do that, we all need to be working together, and we need the extra funds. Thank you.